Okay, now that the eggs have been beating for about 5 minutes and they're pale yellow, and let's see if you can get a good look at it. Stop the machine. That's how they should look. I'm going to slowly add in my sugar. 2 cups of granulated sugar. Measuring cup. And in the meantime, while I'm adding the sugar, on the stove I have my butter and milk melted together. That's what makes the cake really moist, but you add that later on. I'm just going to turn it down to stir. Now that we've added our sugar, we're going to sift 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons of baking powder, 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, and we can put in our vanilla now. I really don't use a measuring spoon for my vanilla, because I just use the cap. Because that's about a teaspoon in the cap. Let that mix together. Set that aside. Now let's sift our 2 cups of flour, salt, and baking powder. Whoops. I use a bowl that I got for free at a yard sale, which is cleaned, of course, but you never know what you can find at yard sales. So clean that out. And my 2 cups. I level it off. It's leveled. And I use this little sifter because I don't want to get the big one. So, just being lazy, I guess. But a sifter is a sifter. This is really used for straining tea, but I use it as a flour sifter. It's a multi-purpose tool. Leveled off flour. And just sift in. Make sure you aerate. You don't want any like hard granules in your flour. Everything has a place. Then 1/4 of a teaspoon of regular table salt. This is 1/4. It's really small. See? Sometimes you can eyeball things like that, but I just wanted to show you the exact measurement. This is a tablespoon. We need 1 teaspoon. We need the teaspoon measurement for our cake. A teaspoon is slightly smaller than a tablespoon. 1, you level it off. And 2. Put that away. I always put away everything when I'm done with it. Then you just want to sift it all in the bowl together, mix it up. And then you slowly add your flour. Slowly, because you don't want it to poof you in the face. And it has a spout, so it's really convenient. It's mixing in really good. Okay, that's all the flour. Move this stuff out the way. Okay. You don't want to over mix the flour because you don't want it to get like hard and all of, you don't want it to get hard, and you want it to be a nice, light, airy, moist cake. So over mixing, not good. It's just incorporated, it's good. Now, see how it looks. That's the batter. Pale yellow. Okay, what I like to do, take this off. And that's good. I take, the melted butter and milk mixture. And what I do is you want to temper the batter. So you add a little bit of the batter into the hot mixture or the warm mixture. Temper this. Get it to come up to the same temperature as the warm milk and butter. Then you slowly pour it into your whole batter. Mix it so you don't get any like cooking of the egg yolks. So I'm going to take a little bit on my spoon. Oops. That's okay. Mix it in, and the milk gets thick. It gets thicker. Get out all those lumps. Keep mixing. Some people use a whisk, but I don't use a whisk. I'm gonna do it like this. And just keep it. Now that it's all incorporated, I'm gonna pour slowly and mix it up. Until it's all incorporated and it's all the same temperature. You want to make sure you get the bottom too. That's good. So once that's all done, I can quickly show you how it looks. Nice and thick. Good. Okay. You want to pour half the batter in one pan, half the batter in another pan. Divide it equally, or at least try to. I have my prepared pans. They're floured and dusted. They're oiled, sprayed. I have paper at the bottom, wax paper, and I floured them, which is important. You don't want your cakes to stick, because if they stick, then that just ruins everything that you just did. So pour half, pour the other half. I think I want to pour some more here. A little bit more here. And just half out the bubbles. And there you go. We're going to put them in the oven at 325. Make sure you preheat your oven and check on them after about 20 minutes, depending on your oven. And that's how you make the most moist cake that you ever had. And it tastes really good. But let me show you the finished product because I made some earlier. have it, it's wrapped up because I wrap them up in plastic wrap and then in aluminum foil and put them in the freezer so I can use them for cake that I'm trying to make to enter this contest. But this is it. It's really pretty, nice, wrapped up, pretty yellow. Smells so good. It's really good. So hope you try it, and if you do, leave me a comment and let me know. And don't forget to subscribe. All right, see you next time.